Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing the Lexus ES 350. This is basically a luxury V6 Camry, and they don't make the V6 Camry anymore, so this is a very important car. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Large Miller Lexus here in Murray for giving me some time with this ES. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering this is a 3.5 liter V6. It goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 22 around town and then 31 on the highway, with power outputs being 302 horsepower and then 267 pound-feet of torque. And this can go 0 to 60 in about 6.6 seconds. Before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So taking a look at the hood, I love the silver coloration on this, especially with all the metallic flake. Looks really good. Headlight design super sharp as well. I like how you've got a little kind of like Lexus logo there, and then of course you have the official badge in the center. Grille is darker in coloration, so it creates a nice contrast with the silver paint on this one. Now on the side here, our steering wheel setup is 235 by 40 by 19 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels completely blacked out with this F-Sport package. You also have some blacked out trim there on the mirror cap, but then notice you got lots of chrome trim around the windows, which is interesting. But taking a few steps back, here's your full side profile. And then this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function. We got the opening for the trunk. You got the Lexus logo there on the back, and we'll pop it open. Pretty straightforward. See, there's quite a bit of storage space here in the back. That's one of the big benefits of the ES is it is a large car, and so yeah, why don't you look at that. Interesting with the pass-through too, look at that. Not a lot of cars are doing that anymore. Anyways, tail lights, again, also kind of mimic the Lexus logo. You can see the ES 350 badge. But yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty good looking car, but let me know your thoughts. And then this leads us inside. You can see that we've got this nice soft touch trim, and then also up above and down below. And that's cool for the sound system. And then here are the seats. Get a nice trim all over. And we'll quickly pop in. It's pretty cool. We've got this for ventilation in the back. We also have some charging ports just down below. And this does slope back quite a bit, but I'd say overall headroom's pretty good. And I do like that these are perforated. It kind of gives it a fancier feel. And then this leads us up front, where you can see again, nice soft touch trim all over, up above as well. We've got our memory seat functionality here, all of our window controls here with our mirror adjustments. Mirrors do power fold in. Also have blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. And then here's the front seat, perforated all down the center. All of our adjustments there on the side. And then you can see here with the dash, kind of cool looking with the design. And then you got a button there for the camera system. You also have power adjustable steering wheel, and then you can see for the trunk and gas cap release, and then pretty nice pedals. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see nice perforated trim on either side, and then here at the top and at the bottom it's smoother with the texture. Got the F-Sport badge. Paddle shifters there for the 8-speed. Practical controls in the front, including adaptive cruise control, your lane centering. We've got our volume and voice command controls as well. Traditional stocks here on the back. And then we've got the cool gauge cluster is what I'll call it, because look at this. Ooh, fancy. I know it's not new tech because everyone's gone full digital. This, in my opinion, is way cooler than full digital because it has that kind of mechanical element that just, I don't know, it's cool. And then it still has the digital element where you can change the look with the drive modes. We've got this solid 360 camera system. Trajectory lines turn when you turn the steering wheel. And yeah, it's got all the modern tech from newer Lexus and Toyota models. Now the screen's pretty responsive. It does take a second for some of the stuff to go through. Got a little clock there. Look at that. That's dorky. And then also that's for the drive mode select, and then your stability controls on the other side. Got some vents down below. We have our dual zone climate control, still physical buttons. Heated and ventilated seats. That's for the sunshade in the back. Heated steering wheel, and you have auto on all of them. Really nice finish on the shifter here. Some cup holders. Wireless phone charging pad. You got the trick center console that goes up both ways. kind of funky. The trim here is nice, I would say. Same thing with the dash. It's got kind of a fancier feel. And then the glove box, you just got that button there. Rear view mirror, and then we do have a sunroof up top, just a regular one. Here's a quick look at the window sticker. You guys can see 2025 ES 350, and this is an F Sport. There's your base MSRP. Quite a few options on this one. Total MSRP, $56,379. And let's see how it performs. Let's talk about visibility before we set off. There's over the hood. Both the mirrors do have blind spot monitoring, and the rest of the rear. And let us set off. In the ES 350. I've reviewed an ES 300 for this model year, but not 350. Picked out the F Sport package because I figured that's what a lot of you guys would like to see. So here we are. Here we are. So something I want you guys to correct me in the comment section below, but something I learned about Lexus from someone the other week. They told me that Lexus is actually an acronym, and it stands for, so it's LEX-US, so it stands for Luxury Export US. Let me know if that's not correct, but that's what someone told me the other week, and I was like, that makes sense, because in Japan, Lexus isn't a thing. You know, they just have like luxury Toyotas, because they don't, like, the US is very superficial as a culture, right? It's all about show. So we care about not just having a luxury item, but showing that we have a luxury item, whereas in Japan, that's not a thing, right? So it's like, it doesn't matter. They just get the Toyota. They don't care about the badging on it. And there's obviously people here in the US like myself that aren't badge snobs, but I just thought that was funny. Anyways, the ES, this is a really cool car. This is, you know, kind of like a larger, longer wheelbase Toyota sedan, right? With a V6 still, right? If you go to Toyota, the Avalon doesn't exist anymore. You've got the Crown, and that either comes with basically a Prius powertrain or a high-performance turbo 4-cylinder hybrid. And then you've got the Camry, which is only what I'll call a Prius powertrain, right? It's got a 2.5 liter, it's Toyota's 5th gen hybrid, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder hybrid. It's got decent power, but not nearly as much power as this. So if you just want a silky smooth V6 Toyota, you got to go to the Lexus brand now. It is definitely interesting how times have changed. So aside from that, ride quality is really nice. It's very smooth. The seats are comfortable as well. I like how Lexus does the bolstering where it holds you in place, but it doesn't constrict. So you kind of get the best of both worlds when it comes to seats. And yeah, a lot of manufacturers don't make cars like this anymore. It's just feels well built. And the dampening's really good too. And the power, it's great. I mean, it's smooth with the 8-speed and everything. Let's pop into the, I don't have anyone behind us. Sport Plus, but I'm gonna slow down here a bit. Let things slow down at least. Yeah, we still got no one behind us. Man, this thing just coasts. Like, we're on a slight incline up, and this thing's, I mean, it's losing speed, but very, very, very slowly. That is very interesting. Okay, punch it. Yeah, it doesn't really change too much, it doesn't seem like. So overall, the Luxury Export US, it drives really well. It really does. So I think that Lexus is amazing for continuing this car, because there is a demographic of people that just want a luxury sedan from Toyota, but they don't want any of the modern tech, right? And this does have, I should say, this does have modern tech, right? It's got 360 camera. It's got some safety tech like the adaptive cruise control and all that stuff. So it does have some modern tech, but it's, you know, powertrain wise, it's a lot more simplistic. Just naturally aspirated V6, torque converter automatic, no hybrid, no turbo, nothing crazy. So Let me know what you guys think about the Lexus ES. But I think this is a really nice luxury sedan. It does have the S Sport nameplate. It's not really all that sporty, but I don't think anyone's looking at these as a sporty car. I think they, again, more look at it as reliable, comfortable, daily drivable transportation. And they do make a hybrid version, you know, that I've reviewed that, the 300H, so it's not like you can't get a super economical version of this too. It's just that they still offer this more simplistic powertrain, which it's cool. So let me know your thoughts.